to the same conclusion. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's like, oh, I wish you went to a university. And then she'll tell my brother, oh, I wish you didn't go to a university. Yeah, it's like sometimes she'll look at me and she'll say that I needed to go to university. And then she'll tell my brother he needs to be like me, right? Because I have a very stable job. I make a nice amount of money. So she'll tell my brother, you need to be like your brother. Right? So she'll tell my brother to be like me, and she'll tell me to be like my brother. It's actually very, very interesting. I don't know how her brain works, but that's what she says quite often. Yeah, quite often. Welcome to the stream. If you guys like English, if you want to get better at English, you can come and watch and listen every day. I'm trying to give you guys an immersive English environment. Oh, sorry. You guys can subscribe in the top left corner right over there. My name is Eli. I grew up in Canada. I was there from 6 until 18. That's how I speak English. I stream at 12 and 9:30 every day. You guys can come back and watch and listen. You can also donate a fan sign if you want to support me, and you can use your finger to tap on the screen like this to give me some likes. Thank you. Is this how fast I speak normally? Basically, yeah. Like, I'm trying to speak a bit slower sometimes for you guys, but yeah, this is how fast I would speak with my friends if I was having, like, a normal conversation, if I was talking, for example, to my friends, or if I was, having some coffee or some, like, tea, and I was just chatting. This is how I would talk. 1 second here. My camera's lopsided. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it was just diagonal for the whole day. How about Chinese restaurants in Canada? Or how are Chinese restaurants in Canada? Chinese restaurants in Canada are pretty expensive, honestly. They're super expensive. I went to a Haidilao last year. Like, last year I was in Canada, right? So I went to a Haidilao, and my mom's friend paid the bill. But basically it was about $300. I can't do the math, but it was roughly about $300 for 4 people. So in total, that was about 1,500 yuan for 4 people. So it's definitely not cheap. It's definitely not cheap, and it's far more expensive than if you were to buy the same food in China. But at the same time, people in Canada make more money. Right? They make more money, so it's probably more expensive, or it's easier for them to spend more money on food. So you're not actually just thinking of it like 1,500 for a meal. You're thinking about how much you make every hour. The minimum wage in Canada is $20 an hour, basically. So yeah, they make more money, but they also need to spend more money as well. So again, it's very, very different, right? It's very different. It just depends on how much money you make. So in Canada, they make more money, so they spend more money too. But if you make money in China and you spend it in Canada, it's way more expensive. It feels expensive. It feels very expensive. But if you go to Canada and you make Canadian dollars and you spend Canadian dollars, it's actually not that expensive. It's not that expensive. And for the majority of people, that's a normal meal. A normal meal in Canada would be about $60 to $70 per person. Well, maybe not. Like, it really depends on what type of meal you have. Whether you have like a luxury meal or like a normal meal. If you just go to a normal restaurant to have a normal meal, you would only spend about $10 to $20. You don't need to spend that much money. But then if you go to a nicer restaurant, if you go to like a fine dining restaurant, if you go to a nice restaurant, for example, downtown, or if you go to a nice restaurant where you live, if you need to give a tip, it's usually more expensive. So you have to spend, like, let's say $200 on the food and then $40 on a tip. right? You have to give like a tip that's about 20%. So if you spend $250 on the food, you might need to give a $40 or $50 tip. It's very, very normal to give a 20% tip for every meal that you have. And it's obviously just an extra cost. It's an extra cost. So the food itself might have only costed perhaps $250, but when you give them a tip, it might be $300 overall. So I was talking about the entire cost of the meal. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, I don't provide you guys with subtitles. In my stream, you can listen to English and you can get a little bit better, but if you read English or if you read Chinese, it doesn't help you. So I'm trying to help you guys listen to just English. Okay? Well, it depends on how you feel. In Canada, I believe the normal amount to give is between 10 and 20%. That means you're satisfied or happy with their service, right? So if they have good service, you can give them a little bit more. If they have okay service, you can give them a little bit less. Usually, if you don't give them a tip, it means you didn't like their service at all. It means you didn't like their service at all and you thought it was very bad. So they might ask you, excuse me, was there anything we did that made you unhappy, that made you upset? Did we do anything wrong? They might ask you that. And then you would have to say, no, I just don't want to give you money. Yeah. How about taxes? I believe there's an 8% GST. So that's like a general service tax. Yeah. So the taxes are a little bit different for everything. So you just have to wait for them to calculate it for you. It's usually between 7 and 12%. That would be how much you would have to pay in terms of taxes. So if you buy food, if you buy a service, you usually have to give them a tax as well. So for example, it might be like, 7% for food and then 12% for something else. Yeah. What do I have on the IELTS? I have a 9. You know this. Anyways, 我们继续看一下西西的照片吧，怎么样? Let's take another look at Xi-Xi's pictures. If you guys look at number 1, our top contributor here, 这个是我们的榜1大哥哈，我的现实当中的朋友西西，超级好看，肌肉线条非常大。各位哥哥姐姐们，如果喜欢小帅哥的哈 this is our top contributor right there in the top left corner right there. Okay, look how handsome he looks. This is what he actually looks like. Wow, what a handsome guy. Oh my God, look at that smile. Wow, look how sweet he looks. Oh my, okay, that's him cooking. He can cook. He can cook as well. Oh my God. He can cook, he can drive, he can clean, he can do anything. He can do anything. Are you not satisfied with this man? Look how tall he is. Oh my God. Look how tall he is. Look, look, he's 180 centimeters tall. Oh my God, and look at his muscles. Look at how muscular he is. Oh my God. Look at that chest. Oh my God. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, wow, look at that chest. Wow, wow, so muscular. Wow, like, let me just, oh, that would be my camera. No, come back. Okay, let me do a little comparison here. Like, this guy's chest is like, like his chest would go up until here. Like, oh, we're not on the same level. Yeah, if you guys are interested, he's right up there in the top left corner. He's tall, he's young, he's handsome, he's muscular. What else do you want? He's also rich. He's also rich. He's also extraordinarily rich. Let me advertise Xi-Xi's mom as well. 我们来介绍一下阿姨。I don't actually know what her Douyin account is. I don't know what her Douyin account is. What is it? Liao Liao. I don't actually know the name though. What's her Douyin account, Xi-Xi? What's your mom's Douyin account? Tell me. 阿姨的抖音账号是什么? Let me find it. Let me find. I don't know this word. Okay. But can we just say real quick, we're gonna bring Xi-Xi's mom into the picture as well. Her mom drives a Maserati. Okay? He's rich. He's very, very rich. So he has a Maserati. He has the looks. He has the muscles. He has the height. He has a good education. He has a good education. So he's in America. He's in America. So he's very, very rich as well. Okay? Trust me, you would want a man like this in your life. Okay? Trust me. So please, if you're interested in men, if you like men, he's available. Maybe. I don't really know. Yeah, he's basically a very good all-rounder. That's what we would call it in English. We would call it an all-rounder, which means that he can do everything. He's good at everything. So he's good at everything, and everything for him is very good. So like a good education, he's got a good personality, he's tall, he's handsome, he's muscular, he's nice, he's young as well. He's only 19. He's only 19. So trust me, this is one of the best men you can find in our country. Trust me. He likes girls, but I believe he can like men as well. If you need him to like men, if you give him enough money, he can like men too. Yeah. 然后他的手非常好牵哈，我牵过他的手，我牵过我们榜一大哥的手，非常好牵，非常柔软，非常大，非常壮，很有安全感哈。Yeah. I've met this man in real life. I've met this man in real life. When you hold his hand, it is an amazing, incredible feeling. It's an incredible feeling, trust me. Trust me, it's really, really nice. He has a very firm grip. He has a firm grip, and it makes you just feel amazing. You feel super secure. You feel super safe. Trust me. Trust me, I have held his hand before. Let me show you. Oh, we almost kissed before as well. We almost kissed before. I don't have the picture on this phone. No, I left the group chat. No, one second. Let me find you this picture. Shanghai. Okay, there we go. Am I still in this group chat? Okay, good. Let me search chat history. Let me look for the pictures and videos. Oh, this is me and him. That's us. Look, that's me and that's him. 这是我跟我们的榜一大哥差点亲上了. Oh, yeah, we almost kissed. So, look, see, this is me holding his hand. That's my hand and that's his hand. So, yeah, I've held his hand. Trust me, he has a very, very firm grip. I had a very good time holding his hand. Trust me, it was very, very nice. I can tell you right now, it was very nice, and I can say with very, very, deep satisfaction that you will also be satisfied if you held his hand too. If you held his hand, if you laid in his arms, you too would be very, very happy. Trust me. Okay? Trust me, I guarantee it. Yeah. I like women. Yeah, but since we're talking about this, I will reveal all of my secrets. I'll reveal everything. Okay? What are my pronouns? What? You pronounce? I have no clue what that means. Anyways, let's get back to the English. If you guys like English, if you guys want to get better at English, you guys can come and watch and listen every day. And you can subscribe in the top left corner as well. You can ask questions. I'm trying to give you guys an immersive English environment. I'm trying to help you guys get better at English. If you guys like English, if you want to get better, come and watch and listen every day. Okay? He's also fed me. Let me tell you something. He's also fed me. When we were having lunch together, he would use his hands and pick up food, and he would feed me like this. He would feed me with his hands. He would use his chopsticks to feed me as well. It was very romantic. Trust me. It was super romantic. He fed me, right? He is just the sweetest, kindest, nicest person. Trust me. Yeah, he's very nice. You should watch his streams as well. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, me and him are in a very, very interesting relationship. We're in a super interesting relationship, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. Alrighty. Did I get a haircut? I did. Yeah, if you guys want to learn English, you guys can come and watch and listen every day. You can subscribe in the top left corner and donate a fan sign as well. You can also use your finger and tap on the screen like this to give me some likes. That helps me out as well. 可以帮忙点点赞，点点关注，送送灯牌，谢谢大家。Thank you guys so much. Okay. Yeah, but basically the point is it's not that special. How long have we known each other? We've only known each other technically for 4 months. So we've only known each other for 4 months. I met him in Shanghai when I was with my other friends. So everybody was meeting offline basically for the first time. And that's when I learned of this guy's existence. But that's it. It's not super special. And of course, right, we hit it off. I don't know. To be fair, he didn't like me at first. But it got better. It got better for sure. Yeah. Who's the one? It would have to be me. As we know, muscular guys are usually zeros, right? Muscular guys like to be bottoms. They don't like to be the top. So they're usually at the bottom. They're usually the ones, being the whole, right? They're being the whole. Yeah. Trust me. I would be very understanding of the fact that he is a zero. Yeah. Now, I had a lot of videos. I still have a lot of videos from when I was in Shanghai. I'm going to edit them in the future. I promise. I recorded 2 vlogs when I was in Shanghai. So I was there twice last year. I recorded 2 vlogs. I still haven't edited them. And then I also have 2 vlogs from when I went back to my hometown. I haven't edited them. But as long as I come back from Weihai, I will edit them. I promise. I'll edit my videos and vlogs, and I'll show you the good time that me and Cici spent together on Christmas Eve. Oh wait, no, on New Year's Eve. So I was there for New Year's. I went to Shanghai on December 29th. I went there on December 29th. We met on the 31st, and that's when we watched all the there were no fireworks. That's when we watched the no fireworks together. Okay? So yeah, that's when we didn't watch the fireworks together. It was very, very nice. It was very romantic. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Do we have similar terms like 0 and 1 in English? Yeah. We call it a top and a bottom. So in a gay relationship, the man at the bottom is called a bottom and the man at the top is called a top. So that would be called 1, meaning top, and 0, meaning bottom. So you're either a top or you're a bottom, or you're like a girl, like you're feminine or you're masculine, right? And Xixi is Bang Yi right over here, our top contributor. He's donated the most money. That would be our top contributor here. Okay. Yeah, he is a bottom. If you guys, like that, you can go and message him. Okay, you can send him a message. Hello, Xixi. Do you want to interlope? Okay. Yeah. All right, let's get back to English. If you have English questions, don't be afraid to ask, okay? I'll tell you guys the truth every time. I've never lied to you. I will never lie to you. We're not a couple, but he's definitely the bottom and I would definitely be the top. Okay, trust me. I would never be the bottom. It would just never happen. So he's definitely the bottom. Yeah. But you guys can send him messages if you're interested. Quite honestly, he is a nice guy. I will say for sure that he's a nice guy. Okay? Yeah. How do you say diss in English? I'm assuming, Blake, that you just mean to diss, to insult somebody, right? So one way that we would say to insult somebody is to diss someone. So like I'm dissing him, he's dissing me, to say bad things about each other. That's to diss. And yes, we're dissing each other basically all the time. When I go to his stream, he makes fun of me. When he goes to my stream, I make fun of him. It's all part of the show, right? It's what you have to do if you're an influencer. We'll have to sacrifice each other for content. Yeah, basically, content creation is very, very difficult. And if I want to make all of you guys happy, obviously I do have to, perform, or we do have to do some funny things. Yeah, welcome. But basically that's what it is. 不是那个是爹 I have no clue what that means. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, but basically the goal is to give you guys an immersive English environment. So whether you listen to me talk about my relationship, or whether you listen to me talk about my friends, or talk about gossip, so things that happened, things that will happen, right? It's all to help you guys listen to more English and think more in English and get better at English. Okay, so it's all to help you guys. Xixi's #1 up here. He's the top contributor. He donated the most money, so he's #1 right up here. You can basically subscribe to him and ask him questions and ask him to go on a date with you or give him some money. Okay? Yeah, how long have you been watching this? You ask this every time. Today you've been watching for 9 minutes. Watch more. Yeah. But basically, the goal is to help you guys out as much as possible. You introduced me to your teacher. Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Feng. Yeah, but basically, I would say that in terms of learning English, again, your teachers also have a lot of opportunities to learn, right? They still need to learn. So my recommendation would be for your teachers to try and practice and learn English too. Like that would be my personal recommendation. You need to be learning together. Like a lot of English teachers in China still have room for improvement. So in the same way that you can improve, they can improve too, and everybody can still improve and get better. Okay, yeah, thank you guys so much. I got a lot of gifts today. Not necessarily. I only made 40 yuan. All together today, I made 40 yuan. So I made a little bit of money, but I didn't make that much money. Yeah, I'm not that rich. Why did I delete some of my videos? Because I'm gonna be filming new videos very soon. Literally today or tomorrow, I'll be filming another IELTS video. I'll be filming another video in a week. I'll be filming another video in a week for my like story series, and then that's the goal in the future. Okay, so in the future I'm gonna be doing that, and then that's basically it. Yeah, it's not gonna be super interesting, but that's why I got rid of a lot of my old videos. I don't like the way my face looks in those videos. I don't like how I spoke or my voice. So I'll be filming new videos that are more interesting and higher quality for sure. I'll be filming new videos that are higher quality and you guys can watch and listen. Okay? Yeah. But basically, I do teach. I mainly teach one-on-ones, and I also teach in my streams. So like on Douyin, when I talk to you guys, I also teach. Is shadowing a good way to speak or learn English? It is, right? It is. You can listen to other people and repeat after them, but you should also be making your own sentences. You should also be practicing and trying to speak by yourself. So whether that's speaking, like for example, by changing a sentence that you hear, or by making your own sentence, like for example, looking around your room and describing something, you also need to speak by yourself. Both of those things are very important. You can learn by listening and repeating other people, right? Repeating after other people, or you can do it by reading out loud or talking to an AI or talking to yourself, but you need a little bit of everything. You need a little bit of everything, and that's what helps you out a lot more. Okay, trust me. Yeah. Welcome. How do you say you're very humorous? Well, usually we wouldn't use the word humorous. One of my students loved to say the word humorous, but again, I tried to tell him to say funny. funny is a lot better than humorous. It's what we would say in our day-to-day lives. So we'll say things like, wow, you're so funny. This is so funny. This is so interesting, right? But that's what we would usually say, right? So that's so funny. You're so funny. It's so funny, right? The funny thing is, right? That's what we would say. Okay? Yeah. Talk more about gossips. Okay, or talk more, gossip more, I guess, right? Gossip is a verb, so yeah, you would gossip more. So let me tell you a story about number 1 and number 3 in our streams. Okay, 榜1和榜3. Number 1 and number 3 actually kissed. I don't know if I told you guys this, but number 1 and number 3 have actually kissed. So number 3 is Kevin, number 1 is Xixi. When we were in Shanghai together, they kissed on the lips. Trust me, I saw it with my eyes. I saw it with my eyes. They kissed. Okay? Yeah. That is the truth. Okay? The honest truth is that they kissed. And I don't have a picture here for you guys, but yeah, you're just gonna have to believe me. You need to believe me when I tell you that they did kiss. Okay, they definitely kissed, and I don't know what to tell you. I'm not too sure what to tell you, and they're very, very happy together. They're super happy together. I have a picture of them kissing. I should have a picture of them kissing. I might not though. I'm not too sure. Okay, maybe not. But I know that Kevin definitely has a picture of them kissing. Yeah, so let me see if I can find Kevin's background photo. I'm not sure where his... Okay, I can't find it. But basically, he's definitely kissed Xixi before. What happened was they were go-karting, right? They went go-karting and they kissed through the helmets. Like, they basically kissed each other through their helmets. It was super romantic, trust me. I saw it with my eyes. Yeah. It's entirely truthful, right? It's entirely non-fictional. It's entirely true. Okay? Trust me, they kissed, and you know, you're just gonna have to believe me. Do I have any pictures? I don't have any pictures with me, but I know they have pictures together. They definitely have pictures together, or if you look on Xixi's account, he probably has a picture as well. So let me find it for you. Let me try to find a picture of them kissing for you. Okay? Let me see. Ah, right here. He set it as the profile picture of his thing. Okay, I can't find it. Let me look at his WeChat account then. Unfortunately, I don't have him added on this account. Okay, well, let me use my other account then. What an actual amount of work that I have to go through. Okay, let's go ahead and find the picture of these guys kissing. Right here. See, they're kissing through the helmet. This one on the left is Kevin, and the guy on the right is Xixi. They kissed through the helmet. And of course, after they kissed, right, you can imagine, you can think about it. They kissed through their helmets. They must have kissed without their helmets as well. Trust me, they must have kissed each other without the helmets too. So I can almost promise you that they kissed each other. Yeah. I guarantee it, okay? You're gonna have to believe me. Yeah, you need to believe me. You're not interested in their relationship? Well, tonight we won't be talking about their relationship. We'll be talking about something else. But it's time for me to end my stream. If you guys want to learn English, come back tonight. All right, come back tonight at 9:30. So you can come back at these two times. You guys can come and watch and listen and ask questions in the comment section down below. I'll try my best to help you guys out as much as possible. Okay, I'll try to help you as much as possible. 你就想嘛，他们隔着个头盔都能亲，那你想一想，他们不隔头盔会不会也亲？肯定亲亲呢，对不对？对，我们这个榜1和榜2不隔着头盔肯定也会亲亲的，在私底下会偷偷摸摸的这个亲亲。Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys tonight. If you like English, if you want to get better at English, subscribe in the top left corner right over here. You guys can donate a fan sign and come back later tonight. My streams are an hour each at 12 and 9:30. So at 12 until 1 and then 9:30 until 10:30. Come back tonight. 不怕被打吗？不怕的哈，他们两个都是自称1.82米，可是他们两个其实都比我矮，所以呢，我的臂长比他们长，所以呢，他们打不到我。对，他们两个是很矮的。对 ，Kevin 和这个西西都非常矮啊，自称1.82都是假报的，所以呢，我这个1.79其实比他们高很多。对，然后呢，他们两个完全想碰我是碰不到的。对，就是很努力的够到我都够不到。Yeah, they can't actually touch me, they can't reach me, so trust me. I'm not afraid of them. They don't know where I live. I'll see you guys tonight. Have a good afternoon. Make sure to practice English by yourselves. Hopefully, you guys will get better. Again, in my stream, I'm trying to give you guys an immersive English environment. Come back tonight. If you guys have English questions, I'll see you guys. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good afternoon. Bye. Ah, 要连麦吗？要跟这两个人连麦吗？我都说拜拜了啊！你要连麦吗？要跟这两个，来，我们来听一下 Kevin 有什么好说的。Speak。
不是，我听说有人在这散播谣言啊。
这
不知道是谁。
他麦克风的问题啊，这是他麦克风的问题。
什么麦克风的问题啊？
咱就说哈，你看他的麦克风。
不是主播换了个新麦克风，真敢说呀！
你看他说话都完全不清晰。
All right, then we'll do it in English, motherfucker. Can you understand me now?
Maybe it's my speaker's problem.
我一直以为这是学英语的直播间啊，一来。
不是，主播说他比我们高啊。
本来就比你们高，你忘记我们照的那个照片了？
你没有我高啊。
我们有对比，我比你们两个都高。
我比你们两个
怎么看
吗？
有可能这。
真服了。
没事，我天天在直播间散你们的谣言。
好的，那我可以散几个依赖的谣言吗？
依
赖的粉丝比较多，所以我们散发的谣言可能会影响力比较大吧。
没有谣言。
大家想知道他去新天地什么情况吗？
什么？我去新天地什么情况 ？What？
好，我们5个人一起走在大街上。
哦，This OK。
咱依赖那时候，等一下，你先别说主播。好，我们5个人一起在新天地溜达，对吧？好，那时候依赖大概率是22万粉丝啊，但是咱家依赖吧，就自以为自己是一个超大网红，所以我们5个人，然后看着依赖特别喜欢跑到别人的拍照场景里边，然后跟人家这么说的哈：我是大网红，我允许你和我拍照。然后在里边像个傻子站着似的，然后每路过一个就跑过去跟人家合照。有毒啊！反正我们是不认识他。
应该把它录下来。
不是主播，下次什么时候去来上海啊？这次换一个地方带你去社牛好吗？
好的，哥哥。
去哪儿？
哦 ，that was for him. That wasn't even for me. OK， 好，你送 Kevin 去吧。好。Thank you， 个屁！我自作多情了，自作多情了。为什么效果会在我的脸上？咱就说。
不是主播播了一上午，怎么？这主播怎么播了一上午？怎么赚的比我们还少？
没事，我完全没有。应该你们在我麦上，我会得一个提成的，其实。哦 ，Thank you, Sky。没有，是我应该会得一个提成的，因为你们在我的麦上。I don't know how it works。
你要下播了是不是？
主播要去教课了，主播要滚了
，OK，
主播要工作。
Alrighty。
好的，对， 对他们这2个人能跟我连麦，
行，主播加油！你
对
过段时间休息的时候来上海玩呗。
好的好的，你们能跟我连麦是你们的荣幸，拜拜。OK， 呀、see， 对，你看主播多好，会赏给他的朋友连麦的机会。OK， 我下播了，拜拜拜拜，拜拜拜拜。